Oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You first come home, man. Come on, nobody want nobody all in their face when I first get there. You know what I mean? I'm home. You see me. You know what I'm saying? Let me sit around and look at the wall for a minute and think. You know how niggas is. You know, let me look at. You know, niggas.
What
Sometimes
you
niggas
want to
just,
look at the wall and think about?
hey,
You
man.
had all day to think, and you had all them walls to look at.
You already been somewhere, probably at a job that you just was ready to come home from anyway, just to be. You know, I know every nigga I know need at least an hour or two just to be doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not doing nothing.
But you do that all night.
Yeah, but you know, let me do that, and then I get over there to you, and I come tell you how that was. You know, we gonna meet. We gonna meet. We stay there together. We gonna talk.
Who came home? The lady came home. He's already there, or he's coming.
The lady came home from work, and apparently he was there. And she's ready to talk, but he does not want to talk. So she wants to know why men don't want to talk after work. Yeah. Why can't you talk to me after work?
You're supposed to look in his face and tell him, you know, let me give him a minute to chill. Everybody like that. Now, if anybody that got any respect for anybody's, you know, little bit of space, you know, how long she done been around me? She should know me by now. You know, that nigga need a minute before I, you know, goddamn get over there to him. You know?
And that's the way. It's that way every day.
I ain't gotta be like that every day, but you know, even women need their time. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me right in your face right when you first jump out the car.
You'd be surprised how many women do want to be all up under the man and all. Let's Netflix and chill.
Yeah, not when I first get off work though. Let me go wash and then. You know, chill.
No, but there's no time. What she's saying is, apparently, there's no conversation any time of the day. Maybe you just come home and flop down and eat. And we're not really talking. We might say, "Hey, how's your day?" But maybe she wants to talk. Just talk. Maybe that's her need.
Okay.
As a female, I would think that he has lost interest.
Wait a minute, Kevin. Go ahead. Go ahead, babe.
I said, as a female, I would think that he would have lost interest, not just at one time, but on a regular basis. You ain't got time to talk, or to at least see what I want. And if you don't feel like talking right then, say, "Hey, let me go take the shower and look at the four walls, come back to it," but just not say nothing at all. I would think there was somebody else.
Yeah,
it's a regular thing, not on just one time.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, what is, you come home communication is the most important thing, I think, in a relationship. And I think in today's time, a lot of women just need to be, what's the word I'm looking for? They need to know that you are still there for them. Now, Kevin, you can go, because I know this is going to get deeper than deep.
Listen, it all depends on the maturity of both people. It's not man or woman. It's human being to human being. If you my partner, we're a team. If I need a minute, say, "Okay, baby, I hear you. Just give me a minute. Just let me take a quick shower and settle down for a minute. And, well, you know, let me know what's on your mind, what's on your heart, what's on your spirit." But now, if you building a scenario like it's like that all the time, then why are we even together? You're just supposed to be the person I'm supposed to be able to come to, and vice versa. To say there's something heavy on my heart, something heavy on my spirit. If you're not the person I could talk to for that, then you ain't the person I should be with.
So just coming home ain't no deal, because you know you're gonna come home regardless, whether it's right after work, 3 hours later, after midnight. You come home because that's where you lay your head. So why do I need you to come home and say, well, I live here, so you know I'm here, I ain't gotta talk?
You know, them old school folks still in relationship like 50 and 60, like my grandma and my granddaddy. They don't even talk that much. I'm gonna keep it real with you, know. I know it sounds funny. They don't talk. They love each other though. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of love when you know you can connect in the motherfucker eyes and tell, oh, okay. You know.
Hold on.
Well,
that all depends. How you know they love each other? Maybe they ain't got no way to go.
Bro, they love each other, man. They've been together 60 years, bro.
That don't mean nothing.
It's always somewhere to go, man.
No,
bro, stop it, bro. It's always somewhere to go.
Listen, I got a whole routine I got about that. It's like, yo, people in relationships, you know you're in a bad relationship when you get up extra early to go to work and you don't even have a job. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get an hour early to go to work and you work right across the street. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? If you had a couple of more dollars. Listen, I was with a girl. You got to have something more stronger than love. And there is something stronger than love. And it's called subsidized housing. You know, you have a 3-bedroom apartment, light, gas included. Man, I ain't going nowhere. But anyway, nah, man. If you had a couple of more dollars, you'd be like, man, I'm out of here. Or you just scared to go because you don't want to venture off out there and feel like you lonely. But nah,
so you telling me
with somebody that doesn't mean you love them. No,
bruh, grandma and granddaddy been together forever. Them old folks, dog, they that's how they got along back in the day. Wasn't too much talking.
How old are they? How old are they?
80, 88, 90, 88 and 90, dog. They like 2 years
Those are big gaps. You make them him up.
No. I said 88 and 90. He's 90, she's 88. My bad.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying, but once again, anybody, I don't care, human being to human being, you have to have a love and respect towards one another. That what makes us a team. Okay? If we don't have that from one another, then why are we together? If I can't confide in you, nah, man.
You right, bro. Now, if it's like what they saying, every day this nigga just not talking or nothing like that, you know what I mean? It's on, you know, they're younger and they just, how long they been together and they hadn't been talking? Did the lady say that? How long had they been together?
No, the question was, why does he come home and not talk to me?
How long
I would
they
think
been
that
together?
something was going on.
Women always think something going on. You know, I'm gonna kind of whisper this too because I know my other person over there listening and shit. So yeah, so I'm gonna say it though.
So loud.
I'm gonna say this shit though. Y'all can hear me, right?
On and let us hear what she gotta say.
All right, auntie, I'm gonna say this shit though, right? You know, I feel like, man, you know, man, nigga ain't. Sometimes a nigga just don't need to be around you. I need to miss you. It's way better when I miss you and you remember.
How long have you been in a relationship?
Oh, you know, I done been divorced and all that, auntie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but this one I've been in here about 2 years.
Okay,
you know?
So you're saying that you need to still come home and just sit and look at TV?
Yeah, she be saying that about me now. Like that nigga that just got damn, you know, I consider myself a little bit of an artist, you know. So after I go put in my work and you know my day, my night.
What you got, a coloring book?
Yeah, you know.
Did you do that art behind you?
Yeah, that's all me back there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just need a little time to feel like I'm still me.
You telling me you can't paint and talk at the same time?
I feel like this. If I go, Arnold Schwarzenegger said it best. You don't go work 8 hours for somebody and then come home and then just go to sleep or just talk it out. If you're an artist, you get at least give yourself a few hours to make sure that you're good at what you do. You know what I'm saying? I try to do that every day. That's my meditation when I get by myself, you know what I mean? And get my thoughts together and then make sure I'm still me before I come to you. I got to feel myself all the way before I open up to anybody else. Or I ain't gonna be shit to talk to. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like my mama, you know what I'm saying? I got a badass attitude. And you know what I'm saying? Until I get it all the way together. I got it honestly. But once I got it together, I'm the best person to be around. So just give me a minute. Give me a minute. And I got you, bro. You hear me, bro? I mean, that's just real talk. I'm 43
Ladies,
years
do
old.
you agree with that, Sondra? Dang.
Listen,
Miss Owens, do you agree with
Barbara, they feel what they feel and it is what it is, okay? If that man coming home and he ain't talking to you, I don't know what you're gonna do because I ain't in no relationship. So that you don't listen to a darn thing I gotta say, okay? Well, I'm not in a relationship either, but I feel like I've been married before, but I feel like you should know each other enough before you even move in together. Whether that if he's the type of person that needs his space or whatever, then you should know that before you even move in with him. But all of a sudden a change, evidently this hasn't been going on the whole time, but it's going on enough for her to ask the question. And now if you're the type of female that's like barking all the time, nobody don't want to hear that. But sooner or later he should tell her, hey, as soon as I come home, why you yelling or complaining about stuff? Give me time to get in the house. But you just don't want to talk at all. I would still say 99%. If your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town.
Yeah, I would think that too. I think because we think with our hearts and y'all think with your organs, that's
false.
We just need a little solace, a little reassurance, and maybe I would think I would be honored if someone came and wanted to know what I thought about what went on with their day or whatever. To give me a chance to, I think it would be a better relationship.
Even if I faked it, even if I was just like, yeah, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully you wouldn't be faking it, and hopefully I would know you well enough to know that you were faking it. But to just come home and not say nothing except, hey, and just go about your thing, is this an everyday thing or is this? I just need I need a little time to get together, and then I'm right here.
How much time you talking, Malt? How much time you talking?
Man, if I don't work 8 hours, I need 2. I need 2, bro. Give me my 2, man. Give me my 2 to go.
2 more hours left before half the day is gone.
Yeah, you probably been texting
12
me.
hours you gonna be asleep. At least 8 of them, right?
You probably been texting me. We probably been vicariously talking to each other through the day.
If we live together.
You never, women do that. I was thinking about you. What you doing? You working? You on break? You know what I'm saying? They do little shit like that. Mine do. You know what I mean?
So you don't like gifts. You don't like a woman to pamper you and actually put you on a pamper. You talking that bullshit.
Yeah. That's right. Hold both my legs up and powder and all that. Yeah.
No
baby oil though. No baby oil.
The powders and all.
If I have not seen you all day, I'm a hopeless romantic. That's my problem. I'm not with anybody. But
you're a Virgo.
Yeah, I'm a Virgo, and we feel so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't agree with you. I agree with Kevin. I think
Kevin said what I said.
No,
Kevin said, yeah, he did. Kevin said exactly, but I said it in a more charismatic way. Kevin said it.
He said it in a more charismatic way. You said it in a thug way.
No, see what I'm saying? See, you got to be thugged out when I said it.
Let me go take a shower. I ain't got to talk to you.
I ain't even did all that. It ain't like I walked in there and said, hey, look, I ain't talking until I shower. I ain't do that. Now, that's crazy. I'm talking about, you might come in and be like, give you a little hug. What's up, man? Boy, let me go. And then
now you changing the whole scenario.
No, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's my way of saying, give me a minute, man. You can see it in my face. I bleed that shit. You know what I'm saying? I get out my face for a minute. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? I need me a minute, then I'll be right back to you. I'm the best person to be around once you get me. You got me.
Hey, Barbara, CBS did that, asked that question. CBS had that on maybe like a month or 2 ago. And they asked the question, and most men did say that they need a little space. And they says, depends on the type of job they're doing. Their partner should understand that. Because if you're intense and you have a job that you have been using like 100% of your brain all day long, when you come home through that, walk through that door, you just need a little bit of just give me a time to pull it together a little bit, and not so much that they don't want to talk, not so much that they don't want to interact, but that they just need to have a time to decompress.
Yeah.
Okay, but
and not against their partner or anything like that. Not saying that they don't want to hear what she has to say or he or she has to say, because some women said the men are feeling the same way and some women are saying the men. So it's both it's going both ways. Let's say. Now, the thing of it is that they were trying to figure out, how do you make it work? How do you, and just like what one of the other comedians said, you've been in this relationship long enough to know. At least how that function, how they work, and how it is. Now, you can't come in and been living with this guy for like 30 years or 80 years like his grandparents, and you don't know that he ain't got nothing to say or she ain't got nothing to say. And when they do have something to say, it's been working for so long, then, if it ain't broken, don't mess it up.
There you go.
Well, I think it's broken when there's no communication.
But they have been living like that for however long they've been living like that.
Okay, but we're not talking about because they stayed together regardless. Even if the women knew that there was a whole nother family on the other side of town, they still stayed together. They stuck with their vows, whatever.
Well, that's why he ain't saying nothing, because he don't know which house he in. You gotta give him a minute to figure out which house I'm in.
Yeah.
They gonna call you.
In.
Shoot. Let me see who running around right now. Oh, okay. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at now. That's why he ain't saying nothing. He don't want to mess up.
He don't want to mess up. That nigga shit.
You don't want to call the wrong name.
Nope. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna play that game. He want to be the strong. He acting like he the strong, silent type, and it ain't it at all. He just don't know where he at. Give me a minute.
He got to go look at the cars in the yard. The nigga got to go
calling the wrong children's names. He in the wrong house.